Hey guys, I want to bring you another recap of the NFC and AFC Championship game. Obviously, it wasn't. So we'll start with the AFC Championship game. Obviously, that was a big surprise. I actually um, chose the Bengals because, yeah, it is hard to beat the same team, as you could see later on. Same two times in the season. You even like beating them twice, three times, as many times, and so. Uh, but I thought the Chiefs, when they were up 21-3, and then up, or yeah, 21-3, and then it was 21-10, and then they had a chance to score in the first half. I think that's when the momentum changed for the Chiefs. So, in the end, I wasn't surprised with the Bengals. They're resilient and have that not give up attitude. So, especially when they fix the offensive line, I think they're going to be a really dangerous team. And a little bit if they could get some balance with their run attack. And then you got the next game to see, because I was excited to get the Bengals because the Niners were able to beat the Bengals early in the season, especially it was in Cincinnati. So that was a big win, I thought. And so I thought that should have gave a lot of momentum. That was my picks. The path for the Niners was clear pickings. This is the best path for the Niners. Like I said, I chose the Cowboys to lose because of the matchup. I thought the Niners were going to beat the Packers based on the matchups, and then the Rams. Wow, we it was hard to because they were up 17-7, and it reminded me of the Chiefs and the Niners. How the Niners had like what 7 minutes left to win the Super Bowl, and so for them to give up that 10-point lead, and then I was like, oh gosh, okay. All you gotta do is score another one, another possession, touchdown, or field goal, and you should be good. And then it just fell apart. Like you could feel that momentum was changing once Cup scored that touchdown, and then that no hit on special teams, and then time the play clock was the play clock was running out of time a couple times for the Niners and Rams, and they didn't call it. So that was, but they did call one on the Niners delay a game, and then that pushed them back. So I don't know if I would blame Kyle Shanahan on how he can't manage to keep a 10-point lead or double digit lead. But I did see some interesting statistic. The Rams were 1 in, I think, 23 when they're down double digits in the second half at any point. And then teams that are usually up close out most of the time. But again, Kyle Shanahan has been on the wrong side before, twice. So I would say if you had to blame, yeah, there was a little bit of error because Tart, if he caught that interception, that could have helped seal the game too. The momentum, I think that like deflated the Niners a little bit there. Um, yeah, or you could have been aggressive at the midfield and try going. I know you went for two running plays. I thought one of them could have been Debo or something short. Uh, it's just a missed opportunity, especially you got the Bengals. I thought it was going to be like the two repeat Super Bowls in the 80s. Um, very disappointing. So I don't know if it's as bad as the Chiefs, but yeah, I would say the Chiefs was worse. And then losing the Super Bowl and against Baltimore Ravens, but it would have been nice to see two underdogs that had to go through the rough route of getting to the Super Bowl. but that magical run is over, obviously. I thought Jimmy G played well up to the fourth quarter, where he had so much pressure, the O line couldn't protect anymore, and just collapsed. So it was a collapse. Obviously, something eventually had to give. Kudos to the Rams for them to break that 6-game losing streak against the Niners. I don't know if it was a mental thing too, that maybe the Niners were very confident on that, and the fans. I was one of them. But again, good reasons, because we were up 10, especially going into the fourth quarter. So again, like if they scored another touchdown, it would have been game over, or yeah, maybe even a field goal, because like I said, they won by field goal. So it would have probably been played differently for them, that they would have ran out of time. Jimmy G had a couple times to seal it with the game winner. Didn't happen. So, but we're going to make the Super Bowl prediction. I'm really hoping that the Bengals win, but obviously that's against the Rams, which is arch rival. But based on matchup, like I said, it's going to be tough for the Bengals, I think, but they might be able to. They do have a really good offense, I think, or a good enough offense to keep up with the Rams. I think they're going to have a hard time to keep up. Their O line needs to keep Joe Burrow upright and give them enough time, because you saw the Niners and the Rams have really good O line and D line. So that was something I think is going to give trouble to the Bengals. I want the Bengals to win, but I think the Rams are going to win it all, because of, like I said, it seems like they're destined to win this, because they're going to be the second team to be at hosting the Super Bowl and winning it. So, yep. Unfortunately, I gotta say it might be the Rams, but I'm rooting for the Bengals. That's what I'm kind of saying. And even the line is already, Las Vegas Lines already has it at 3.5 favorites for the Rams. So let me know what you think. Did you think the same way? What happened to the Niners and the Bengals and this weekend's games? Do you think it should have been the Chiefs and the Niners, the way things were playing out? But both teams, that's how it comes down. Execution, game of inches, and momentums, and you can feel it sometimes as a fan when you're watching, if things are getting shifted and stuff like that. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. I do appreciate your support, and we'll see you with the Trey Lance era next year. Hopefully he's going to do well. We could get some Jimmy G picks for him. I don't know if we're going to get much for him. I would say maybe a second or third at best. I'll be surprised if we could get first. So, again, I do appreciate your support, and together we can build a better tomorrow. Thanks again.